Previously, I want to talk that talk.
You don't have to give me a chance to go ahead and get
No.
You was
if
not.
You're not first, you're last.
You was not going. Well, first of all, I was first, but I needed to get it out first. Golly, man, I'm trying to introduce you, man. God dang, you don't even be letting me get it out, man. But go ahead. Go ahead. Since you want to go ahead and have it, just go ahead and have it.
Shout out to Portia and the Spartan Legion. Real talk. I feel like I'm an honorary member of the Legion, even though I'm not.
You're not. I can tell you right now, you're not.
That's a bit. But man, the way I screamed at that TV, y'all, people thought I was crazy. I'm just telling you. Awesome job, man.
Well, and we also have Portia. There we go.
Happy New Year 2023 to everybody.
Yeah, we are going to have a super duper panel today. This panel is going to be super jam packed. I don't know how we're going to get through it, but we're going to get through it today. But I do myself, because obviously this is, what we always do before everything gets started. We definitely have some band things to talk about. Really, it's really just been one thing that's been happening. And that is right now the Spartan Legion and the Rose Bowl. First of all, I want to say shout out to Justin for going down there and doing his thing with the Spartan Legion. For me, it was super dope to be able to see somebody down there with the Legion capturing everything from beginning to end. So I thought that was super dope. I could have swore I saw Killer Kev out there. So shout out to Killer Kev, man. I'm so glad.
Him and Chris drove from Detroit. Yeah. Man, yeah.
I'm so glad to see Killer Kev out there doing his thing, man. Absolutely. So shout out to Killer Kev. It was a couple more cameramen out there, but man, when I saw Kev walking on the side, I was like, man, my man's back. So definitely shout out to him, man. It was super, super dope to see him. I definitely have some things to say, and I know, Portia, you're gonna talk some things, or maybe you're not, because you're probably tired of talking about it. But I know for me, I don't know, man, it was just super dope to be able to see the Legion out there. Norfolk's performance for me was, one of those that was like indescribable. From top to bottom, from the passing review to the field presentation to the Disney performance and the Rose Bowl parade itself, it was just like, I don't know, it was just one of those things that will sit with me forever. So like, I kind of looked at it as like it was a culmination of like hard work from like Chief and Emery Fields to Owsley Walker to Dr. Sanford to Paul Adams to Mr. Bethea, Ms. Sanders, and everybody who's been a part of the staff for all the years. So, I feel like that was, just the culmination of all that. So hats off to the home team. I can definitely say I'm truly one proud Spartan, man. So behold the green and gold, man. That's all I can say, man. I was just 100% super proud to see that, man. So I just had to put that out there. I'm done. That's all I had to put out there for that. If y'all got something else, y'all go for it.
I do. So this is what I want to say. No, I do want to say, man, I truly appreciated the overall aspect of the show. Meaning, I think the best things that HBCU bands could offer was given in that show. And it wasn't no like shucking and jiving. It was like butt kicking, playing, high energy marching. The outfits of the Hot Ice was on point, and it even complimented with the flags from the Silkettes. Like everything was like on point for me. Like that was a really top tier show. And for a person that honestly did that same parade and band fest, like I felt like y'all brought nostalgic back from for me in the Storm, because it was 14 years ago that we marched in that same parade. So man, it was awesome. We're talking. So good job, entire Legion staff. It was fire.
All right, Portia. I don't know if you got. I know you probably tired of talking about it, but if you got something,
no, it's okay.
Floor is yours.
Maya's here. She put it in the chat.
She is. It's crazy because we got a panel full of people, so I can't see where she's at. So, okay, there we go. I got you. Okay. Hey,
Maya.
Howdy.
I barely got a voice, as you can tell. I'm tired. Let me say that. I I've been asleep most of the day. I am like, oh my gosh, but it's all for the good. Those students went out there and did an amazing job from top to bottom. They performed every time they were required to. They were just, there are those moments in marching band where everybody's locked in, and it creates this atmosphere and this performance that lives a lifetime. And that is what we saw. The staff, all of us talked about it when they were on the field of that band fest. I was like, good gracious, they you know, just from top to bottom. And the love that our alumni have shown, and even people who had never heard of us before since those performances this weekend, has been absolutely amazing. It was so crazy. We knew that they offered packages to our alumni, but I know at the end of the band fest, right when they were lining up for Behold, we heard this Behold in green and gold that was so loud. And we was like, how many people are here? And it just, from the time we stepped off the plane, by the end of the parade, it was people that knew nothing about Norfolk State yelling Behold in green and gold as we walked by. And so we had one dope experience was I think he was the percussion instructor for the Blue Devils. He asked us who was in charge of our percussion section, and him and Sean chopped it up. The band director from USC was there. There were just so many interactions that were priceless for the students, for the band staff. I think one moment that I'll never forget is we were at the House of Blues for the farewell dinner. And one of the Keon on the band staff said, the president is looking for you. I'm like, of what? And she was like, the university. And I was like, okay. So I go over there and I say, hey, how you doing? You know, and she's sitting next to Miss Sanders. And she said, you know, she was wondering who was in charge of the Silkettes. She had learned their name from Miss Sanders. And she said, I just want to compliment you. I've never seen anything like that. They're just so together. They're so on point. They perform from top to bottom. And I just want to commend you. And I was like, okay, thank you. And at the time, 2 other alumni Silkettes walked up and we just had an amazing conversation. I went and got the girls. She told the girls. They took a picture with her. It was just so many opportunities that we'll never forget. And I'm super, super proud of those students. And then when we got back last night, we found out for the Crucial Conflict Awards, the Silkettes and the Spartan Guards won Color Guard of the Year. So it was just, you know, a culmination of things, and just express how proud I am of the entire Spartan Legion, the staff, the president of the university. Shout out to her. She is so supportive. She had our back to all our admin and went with us on the trip and support us. We appreciate you. And this has just been an amazing experience. I'm old and I'm tired, but it was well worth it. So that's my spiel.